What is your experience in the hallway? For me, in the hallway, it is very rushed and not hard to move through. This podcast will be about how to avoid trampling and falling in the hallway. I brought two of my friends along with me, and I'm going to ask them if they have any ways to survive it. Hey, Owen, how was the school experience in the hallways last year?
It was definitely interesting. Kind of hard to move around. It was very crazy. I was definitely one of the people running around with my good friend Nico here.
So it was really scary last year. This year is much better because it has like kind of lines. The fifth graders are in lines. But last year it was complete madness. The halls were flooded with children getting trampled. It was very interesting.
I mean, like, honestly, like, I was, like, running through the hallways, and Nico was on the back, he's holding on. It was...
Yeah.
Oh, it was crazy, man.
Yeah, so what do you think would be something that's different compared from last year to this year?
I would definitely say that it's a lot more organized. The teachers really put some effort into it to make it a lot easier. But... I mean, it's still a little chaotic, especially at the end of the day. I mean, everyone's trying to get out. We're all crazy. But other than that, I mean, it's a lot more organized. People on the sides of the hallways. Definitely liked it back then, though. Definitely liked
it. Nico, how would you'd explain how the hallways are in the best way you could? How would you explain it, referencing it to something?
Well... It's still pretty bad this year, but, like, not as bad. I mean, there's less people getting trampled, which is good.
Yeah.
If I had to compare it to something, this year I would say, like, maybe a highway. Like, people trying to run, but also some people are, like, kind of going by the rules. And... Last year it was psychotic. I
could explain it as like a crazy river, like white water rafting.
Oh yeah.
So what do you think, Owen, would be some strategies that you could think of that you would feel you go through?
Well, I mean, there's like three main ones. I feel like either you have your shortcuts, like if you know some teachers, just go through the back of the hallways. Go through different classes to get to the class you want to go to.
Yeah.
You could wait till it's less chaotic and then walk out, or become part of the chaos and get there fast.
Yeah. Nico, I'm gonna ask you the same question. What do you think would be some strategies to avoid getting attacked in the hallways, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I would say, well, there's like maybe three options. One, to do what Owen said and cut through classes, or like just wait until the madness has stopped, but then you might be late to another class. So instead, I'd say just try your best to like go behind people who are waiting for a class. And when they start moving into their class, you just kind of go along with them, and like you just keep going like from line to line, trying to get to your class or go out to recess or something. And at recess, it's especially crazy. So I'd say, like, go out the doors that no one are going out, like either the top doors at the stairs or the front way if everyone's going the other way. It's very... Now, Adrian, you've been asking questions so far, but how about you? What would you say would be the best one?
So, I've only been here for about a year, so I don't know all of them, but one of them would definitely be going behind the class, behind in the doors. Of course, that if your classroom's next to you or not, but otherwise you just kind of follow other children, or just try to like make sure that you're not like bumping into others, and just get to your class, put your bag against the wall, and just wait for the teacher to come out. And also when you're coming back in from recess, you can definitely get caught up with a bunch of fifth graders coming, but you just kind of follow the person in front of you, and it'll be a lot easier. So like, and how like safe do you think it is? Basically, like how safe do you think it is in the hallways? Is it very safe? Is it not very safe? Like, what do you think?
That's a hard question. I feel like it's kind of like in between. Like it depends. Like last year it was definitely a lot less. You know, like a lot less safe. You know,
Yeah.
everyone's running around. I would say there was a lot of stuff all over the place. Like people were dragging things around. There was a lot of like suitcase like backpacks, but I
Yeah.
mean it wasn't that bad.
Yeah, compared to last year, this year is like this year the halls are safe, and I'd say next year they're gonna be maybe safer because like the things in
Yeah,
the
like
school are
teachers and
changing.
stuff. Yeah, teachers.
And but how safe they are this year, they're fine. I mean, there are still some people running and stuff, but last year, no, not safe.
Yeah. So it would really, in the end, you just have to watch out for the crazy like sixth and fifth graders that are just gonna run out and try to run through the hallways. Just watch out for them and just really try to get to class on time and make sure that you're there, and your teachers will always be happy with that.
Yeah.
But yeah, stay safe, but that's it on our School Life podcast.
Hooray!